Are we just doing, is it just module 6? Is that right?
Yeah, just module 6. Okay. Hmm. I thought I knew how to share. Oh, here we go. Okay.
Yeah, mine says live in the top corner.
It does.
Mine does
Yeah.
too.
Whoa. Did that just go weird?
Yeah.
What the heck? Huh. Well, I was trying to share my screen.
Did you share it too many times?
Yeah.
No, I know, no.
That's wild.
That was
There we
weird.
go.
Did it go back to normal?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, cool.
Do you guys see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we do it this way or no? I don't know. I watched a YouTube video of her showing how to do it, and this is what she said to do, or how to do it, or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have to, but.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay. Okay. Well, should we just start with 1?
Sure.
At the end of inspiration, the volume of the thoracic cavity will have blank. This will have caused the pressure within the thoracic cavity to blank.
At the end of inspiration.
So you just breathed in, so the thoracic cavity will have increased. And so that means the pressure will have increased as well, right?
I thought one increases and one decreases because of what is it? Henry's law. Let me see. I could be wrong. Let me just...
Okay, let's see. I thought one of them was like the let me see. I don't know. I had a hard time with the laws, but I thought one of them was like, as one increases, the other increases as well. But now I can't find the.
Yeah. Okay. So under like the ventilation part of the chapter, it says that Boyle's law shows that there's an inverse relationship between pressure and volume.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So it says that if the volume of a container of gas decreases, the pressure exerted by the gas will increase. So,
so increase and decrease then?
Yeah.
Like, though you're making the volume bigger, the pressure will.
Yeah, I was thinking it was inversely related to.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I guess like
it got me so confused.
Because it's like, I guess if you have something kind of compacted tightly in your lungs like that, or in your diaphragm or whatever, like this, and then you open it up a little bit more, there's more like room, I guess, and so there's less pressure.
Finally, got it. Oh. Okay, did you guys already start? Sorry.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, sweet, that's fine.
We're just on question 1 though.
Okay, perfect. I'll just go.
So I think the tricky thing was that she's saying the end of inspiration. So.
Oh yeah, I guess.
What is that?
Because like all the air is coming in, and so you have more in your
volume of the thoracic cavity.
That's the only tricky thing to me, is that we're like trying to figure out, is this inspiration or is it the beginning of expiration?
I think it's still inspiration. In my opinion.
Let's see.
Whoa. Not me.
I don't know, but it's weird.
don't know.
I think
Let's
we
see.
should go with increase, decrease.
Okay.
Because I think you guys are right with the,
Increase
they
in
were different.
yeah.
Well, I
Why?
would like if you follow like the Boyle's law or whatever
Yep.
in the textbook, that's what I would go with. It's because
As
the
volume
volume of
this pressure decrease.
your like your thoracic cavity is increasing, so
Mhm.
because of that, pressure should be decreasing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah. You know, and that makes sense because it's the, even though it says it's at the end of inspiration, the words are kind of in past tense. So I think it is inspiration. I think it's, or yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
the
think that's
volume increases and the pressure decreases. That
Right.
makes it's not a function of the nasal cavity.
Okay, so question 2. What is not a function of the nasal cavity? Cleans air, warms and humidifies the air, helps determine voice sound, serves as a passageway for air. I think they all are.
Yeah, I think they're all functions.
None of the above.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you breathe, voice, warms and yeah. Is that okay with everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, sweet. Are we doing question 3 now?
Okay. Yeah, question 3. Which of the following statements concerning the lungs and the pleura is true?
Let's see.
Concerning
Concerning the lungs and the pleural.
parietal pleura. Isn't it each lung is suspended in a separate pleural cavity?
That's what I was thinking too.
What are they doing? Is that what you guys think?
That's what I think. I think I remember that from the quizzes.
Okay. I hadn't seen that. Yeah, that's,
Is that what you think, Nicole, though? That's what you said?
So
Okay.
even it's true that the parietal pleura covers the surface of each lung, right?
So which one?
The last one, the parietal pleura covers the surface of the lung. That one's true as well.
I thought the parietal pleura was lines the walls of the thoracic cavity, not the.
Yeah.
So we're going with B. Is B the
Yeah, I think B.
Yep.
okay? Let's just go with that then.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see.
Question 4, right?
Yeah. I remember seeing this one.
Which one?
Number 4, suppose the thoracic wall is punctured at the end of a normal expiration, producing a tension pneumothorax. Which of the following would be true? The person will be able to inspire but not expire. The person will
Okay.
be able
So
to
A.
expire but not inspire.
Oh.
Pressure in the pleural space continues to become more and more negative, or pressure in the pleural space will be equal.
I was gonna say B. They can expire but not inspire.
Okay.
In the textbook, it's A.
I think it's A. Yeah.
Say
It says tension pneumothorax is when air is allowed to enter the pleural cavity during inspiration but not exit during expiration.
okay. Yeah, I
Okay.
got confused.
Yeah.
So A.
I remember that from the quiz too, and I put it in my notes because I got it wrong at first.
Okay, so they can inspire, but they can't expire.
Yep. They're,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Carbon dioxide is transported by all the following means except carbonate. I remember because I got this wrong.
Yeah. Carbonate.
Yeah.
Because yeah. Okay. What is not a reason fetal hemoglobin has a greater affinity for oxygen than maternal hemoglobin? What is not a reason? Okay. Concentration fetal hemoglobin is about 50% greater. The oxygen hemoglobin dissociation curve is to the right of the maternal curve. BPG has little effect on fetal hemoglobin. None of the above. BPG. What is BPG?
Let's see where this was. Let's see. Okay. So it's in the section, what is this? Oxygen and carbon dioxide transport in the blood. I'm just looking at the textbook.
Okay.
I remember this. Okay, where did it? So it's true. Let's see. So what's the question? Which is not a reason? It looks like the first one is true.
I think it's the BPG one. Oh, no, it's not the BPG one.
Oh, okay, it's B because it says in the textbook, it says its oxygen hemoglobin dissociation curve is to the left of that of the maternal curve.
That's right. I remember that now.
So what is not a reason? So it's going to be B.
It's going to be B, yeah.
Because it goes to the
To
left.
the left of the line.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I don't know.
What in the world?
Okay, you and your physiology teacher are trapped in an overturned ship. To escape, you must swim underwater a long distance. You tell your instructor it would be a good idea to hyperventilate before making the escape attempt. Why is this a good suggestion?
I actually do.
Hyperventilation increases the oxygen content of the air in the lungs. Hyperventilation increases the amount of oxygen dissolved in the blood. And hyperventilation decreases the amount of carbon dioxide in the blood. Does it decrease the amount of carbon dioxide in the blood?
I think so, because then that decrease doesn't like send a signal that you need to breathe because there's so little carbon dioxide.
Right,
Yeah.
because when you're hyperventilating, you're just like breathing super fast, and so you're like getting rid of all the carbon dioxide.
Right. Right.
So-
Oh, and I remember in the textbook, it was talking about how sometimes swimmers do that and it's dangerous because then
Yeah.
they can
They can
actually
pass out or
drown.
whatever.
Yeah.
It's dangerous. Okay,
I want to say it's all the above.
all of the above.
I
But
think.
it can't be A though, right?
Let's
It could be. But you're not like breathing in
increases.
you're not like breathing in a whole bunch of oxygen, you know?
You're not breathing it very deeply when you hyperventilate. Like you're like expelling a lot, but
Right. I don't think it's all of the above.
I think it is just. I think it makes
You think
sense,
it's all
all
of
of
the
them.
above?
Yeah, and I remember it from the quiz, but like
Okay.
they make sense to me.
okay, wait. I found it in the textbook where it talks about this.
Mm-hmm.
It says that this may increase blood oxygen levels. So B is right.
Okay.
And then
It decreases the carbon dioxide too. So it
He's
could be all.
definitely right.
Okay, yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, because then you reduce carbon dioxide production.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
let's just go with all of the above. Okay.
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 Neurons of the respiratory.
Neurons at the respiratory center in the brainstem is able to initiate a rhythmic pattern of ventilation by receiving input from the following stimuli, except from movements of the muscles and joints, blood temperature, blood neurotransmitters, blood gas level.
I think it's C.
Yeah.
See.
I think it's C.
This one was on the
Okay,
quizzes.
so blood neurotransmitters.
Right.
Okay. I guess that makes sense. Because the brainstem is like, yeah, I guess.
Movements of the muscles and joints affect breathing, ventilation, temperature. If you're too cold or too hot, that affects your breathing.
Oh, yeah.
Blood gas levels. That's like the Boyle's law. They're
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, that one makes sense.
Okay, blood neurotransmitters. I
okay.
feel like, oh gosh, I'm
But
really
wouldn't-
nervous for this next exam.
Sorry, wouldn't blood neurotransmitters, does that meaning like those that are responded to like when you have parasympathetic and sympathetic reactions?
Blood neurotransmitters. Okay,
Because doesn't that change your breathing if you have like a sympathetic reaction? Your breathing's gonna increase.
Let me see.
yeah. Where does? Okay,
Okay,
so
If the respiratory control by the medulla oblongata, that section of the reading, it just says, let's see. Okay, so it's talking about like the respiratory groups, the VRG and the DRG and the medulla oblongata, they appropriate information coming from the peripheral chemoreceptors, or in parentheses, monitor blood gas levels. So that's D. And mechanoreceptors, in parentheses, monitors movement of muscles and joints. So that's A.
so we're picking C just because everything else is right.
I think
right?
so.
Cause like I know that those other ones are right, but it just like it kind of threw me off. They're like,
Right, but like what do blood neurotransmitters do?
yeah,
Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Yeah, I even Googled it, and it just has like a bunch of it just says it helps in relaying signals within the brain.
Maybe it's just not that part of the brain.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just something like a little, you know how some questions are just a little bit off?
Yeah.
You?
I honestly,
Yeah.
sorry,
They make
yeah,
you
that's a good
Sorry?
question. You should probably know the answer to.
no, it's okay.
Okay.
Like the
Okay.
other ones make sense to me, so I'm okay with that one. Like if I just
Okay.
kind of rule it out by elimination. So.
Right. Okay. Should we move on then?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. A rhythmic pattern of ventilation is due to neurons in the medullary respiratory center spontaneously establishing the basic rhythm. Stimulation of the respiratory muscles happen one time. Input received from stretch receptors cause further excitation, and tetany occurs. Relaxation is initiated after a brief bout of tetany. And all of the above.
I don't know what tetany is, but I know A is right.
Tetany is tetanus, where they have like lockjaw, where you have like a bunch of contractions like going on in your body. Like you keep getting like neurotransmitters, they keep like getting fired.
Yeah, they don't relax.
They don't relax, exactly. So like all your muscles they like contract, and you just like go into a state of
Okay, so then that doesn't make sense for rhythmic pattern of ventilation. So
Yeah.
So
Um, Yeah, so I guess the only thing that actually makes sense is A.
okay.
Okay. Which scenario is not an example of a situation that affects breathing? Chemoreceptors respond to changes in hydrogen ion concentration.
that's
No.
for sure one.
Yeah. Herring.
I think it's
brewer-
B.
I think it's B.
Yeah.
hmm
I think that was on the quiz, right?
Yeah.
hmm
Yep.
What is the herring brewer reflex, though? Herring. I guess. I don't know. To prevent overinflation of the lungs. That's what that does.
That's what this reflex
so
does.
So it's written like, so this one says prevent underinflation, but it prevents overinflation of the lungs.
Right. Okay. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's 10. Okay, so the URL, I just put Alyssa posted it,
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'll post it.
and Adriana, Alyssa, Rebecca, and Nicole. Did everyone else like drop the class or something?
Oh,
I don't know.
know.
I invited 2 other people to
Yeah.
this tonight, and they never joined.
Okay.
I think you can still like do the quiz. If they watch like the video, like they can still like watch this and do the quiz and whatever, but
Okay. Oh, got it. So they can like watch it and okay, that makes sense.
Okay. So, does everybody
Should we
have any
like
questions
go over
about
it
any
again?
of these?
I think we should be fine.
yeah, I think we're okay.
Okay. This is like the worst part, submitting it.